Hand on the game, we are not playing the same. No, we not looking to change. Hand on the wheel, they think we lacking the drive. Boy, you should stay in your.
You can box him.
I'll box him. I'm putting that out right there. Link it to him.
I don't know, dude. He's
fucking-
not a legit pro fighter. Besides the fact that the only way he's pro is they give him money, but would probably get it. He hasn't fought anybody really. I don't know. That's weird.
He hasn't fought a real fighter. I'm sorry. That doesn't make you a fighter. Him not fighting an actual...
Well, they fought what's his name from the UFC, but he's not a boxer.
He's not a boxer.
Okay,
he's scared to get
he's
knocked
not
out.
boxed real boxers.
Yeah.
He's always in a boxing setting, and he's taking UFC fighters. He's taking NFL players. He's taking NBA players. He's not taking real fight. I'm not saying that they're not real fighters. They're about as real fighters as any of us that have been in a fucking fight in school or otherwise, out on the street. He's not taking professionally trained fucking boxers. He wants to have a boxing license. Get a fucking boxing. Get another licensed boxer in the ring with you and see how long you last.
It's like he wants to
Get
call
the next
out.
Manny Pacquiao in the ring with you and see how long you
here's
last.
the thing, but that won't make as much money.
No, it won't.
That's
But
the point.
These celebrity fights that he does make so much money.
It's to stick to wrestling terms. It's a work.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
sure, and
Like-
but that's why I kind of respect, as much of a douche as he probably is. That's why I
It's
respect.
a fucking hustle.
That's why I respect Logan Paul
It's
more
his
than I
gimmick.
respect Jake Paul. Because Logan Paul actually puts in the work. He's fighting people within his class set. Jake Paul's just being a bitch, not fighting other fighters.
Hey, what? He's making bags.
He's making bags. He's making bags.
I
making
can't.
bags.
I
Sure.
can't knock
I
anybody.
can't
making
disagree
bags.
with that. I'm just saying he's a punk bitch.
That's making money.
He's making money. I'm here.
How do
Slinging,
you?
I'm here.
No, I'm
sling-
thinking. No, I'm not.
I'm
doing
here
what the
slinging.
boss
I'm
thinking.
here slinging drinks, and he's making money. Sure, yeah, but he's still a punk bitch.
Yeah, I can see that.
Fair.
I say like, so Stephanie and them been buying up all these little wrestling like areas, like just random like wrestling companies.
Like, the economy more indies to bolster because they're probably
That's what I'm saying. Like, you think that they're doing it to get the contracts and stuff to bolster their?
Yes,
their
because
ranks?
Triple H is going to move some of these NXT guys up.
He's gonna have to get rid of all the old guys.
Sure.
All the old guys got to get rid of themselves eventually.
Yeah.
Roman's saying he's gonna retire.
Yeah, Roman's retired. I mean, look,
Brock just walked out saying
Yeah.
he's not going to do business without Vince, so Brock's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
So we're not even getting the SummerSlam match.
As
He's
great
like,
as
fuck
Brock
it.
still is, he's just kind of needing to go anyway. He's getting old. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
he's-
he was technically done before, but he just like
he left wrestling anyway. Whatever.
Well,
what, 5, 10 years.
Dana won't let him fight. So that's a
I'm,
real
sa-
reason.
but I'm saying
why
he left
he's doing
wrestling
it.
5-10 years ago. Did UFC for a little while, and Dana won't let him fight anymore. So
Was it Cormier trying to call him out? Who was trying to call him out?
I can't remember.
Was it Daniel?
It was-
Daniel Cormier? Like I'm like,
no, Daniel. Cormier-
don't call that monster out.
I think Daniel Cormier is. I think he's part of the light heavyweight.
No, he is. There's people trying to call him like a
But-
bitch and stuff. Oh, he's a bitch. Oh, I can take him. I'm
I
like,
thought you
dude,
meant people in his.
Did he
club.
like dominate?
he
the freaking-
dominated. He choked Carwin out. Like everybody's go, oh, Carwin's gonna knock him out, and he choked Carwin out. Carwin literally had to tap or get his neck broke, and they just started knocking motherfuckers out, and then everybody started whining.
Everyone thought he was actually a wrestler. He's just a
He was
fighter.
just
thought
a
he was a
fake fighter,
they
but he
didn't
was an NCAA champion.
He's a fucking farm boy. Have you ever fought a farm boy? They
His
suck.
straps have straps.
Speaking of fighting and wrestling, y'all know the movie Warrior. Like this is totally off topic,
Yeah.
sort of.
Yeah.
Fucking, what's his name? Kurt Angle is in that movie.
Yeah.
Huh?
Ironically, Kurt Angle is like an American icon. He's American born and raised, American wrestling college champion,
Olympian?
Olympian, like Greco-Roman wrestling champion. Like
Freestyle.
the dude is an American icon.
He's a
In
wrestling machine.
In the movie, he plays a Russian. I don't know why. That's just so goddamn funny to me.
I need to watch that again. I don't remember that.
It's a fantastic. I was also thinking, like, watching that movie today. I was thinking we should do like movies that make us like cry, not like cry, but like movies that make us emotional. Because that's definitely in like my top. It's an emotionally charged movie. It's a fantastic fucking movie.
Okay. I
But,
need to watch it again.
Fuck, I forgot where I was going with this.
Yeah, I
Oh
don't
no,
know.
Kurt Angle.
Yeah. He's a Russian in the movie?
He's a Russian in the movie, even though he's like the American icon. I think that was like one of his nicknames was American Icon or something like that. But he's just, I didn't realize how fucking huge he is.
He's massive. And he was still wrestling
Yeah,
up
at
to
that point, 2010,
last
2000,
year?
Yeah, no, at that point in 2010, 11, when they made that movie, he was still wrestling. He's just fucking huge.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how big he was.
He's a big dude, yeah. Look how big he is.
Until he stood toe-to-toe with Joel Edgerton, who's like maybe 5'10", 5'11".
Yeah,
Kurt Angle's a big motherfucker.
Dude, they said he was so
But
strong
yeah,
and so much leverage that he would snap you and you wouldn't have to help him. Like Big Show said, when he got German suplex, he said, like, I didn't have a choice. Like, he's gonna throw you or you're going to like both die.
It was like
he would
Cena.
just, he would just let you just going.
They're stupid. They're both stupid ass strong.
And in the movie Warrior, I feel bad for either Joel Edgerton or the stunt double who's getting thrown around like a fucking rag doll.
Yeah.
Because they're getting thrown the fuck around.
Yeah, Kurt used to throw
and
around freaking
I'm
dudes
sure
big as him and not bigger. And this is a small ass dude.
I'm sure it's a stunt double for Joel Edgerton's character. I'm sure that it's Kurt Angle doing the real fucking action.
100%. He already does his own stunts in wrestling.
Yeah, that's what
Dude,
I'm saying.
he beat Brock Lesnar in real life. He beat Brock Lesnar in a shoot fight.
I
a shoot wrestling, and he pinned Brock Lesnar.
I just never realized how big that motherfucker is.
Dude. Even Brock was like mad as shit about it because
he's a better wrestler.
But he did it in front of like all the boys and like he's just mad as shit. I was like, but Vince,
I'm sorry,
Vince
you're challenging an Olympian at his sport. You're gonna fucking lose.
Yeah, but real talk, like
unless you're also an
Vince
Olympian.
would try to shoot on Kurt all the time. There's like stories of him, like Kurt getting up and going to the bathroom on an airplane, or Vince getting him going to the bathroom on an airplane. And then like Kirk will be like going and like Vince will drop like something and Kirk will bend down to pick it up and he tries to like grab him and Vince gets like tossed and shit. Kirk's all like fucking put it in him.
Yeah, because he's Kurt fucking Angle.
Yeah, but it's like Vince McMahon don't give. He'd be like, come at me, motherfucker.
I can see it. I can see him doing that.
Ah, good shit, fella.
Hey, can you hand me that bag of chips?
He tried it and he just. And he lost like every fucking time. Yeah. There was one time that Kurt was literally, they're practicing when Kurt Angle gets arrested in the ring. So Kurt was like attached to the rope. And he tried to attack Kurt Angle. And Kurt still pinned him with one arm. And Vince mad as hell. Vince is a big guy. You don't realize how big Vince is. Vince is like 6'3".
Especially when he was rolling up too.
Just, and baby oiled up to Jesus.
And to Jesus.
To Jesus. And the Vince walk.
You could write on him and it would drizzle off.
Yeah. Everybody used to say, Stone Cold used to hate having to do Irish whips because they would be like,
so much baby oil.
It's called momentum.
And like Kurt Angle's like, when you'd go to grab Vince, the reason why he wore a tank top, because originally he used to come in with no shirt.
Yeah.
And they started coming with the muscle shirt and tank top because he had so much fucking baby oil they couldn't grip him. So they'd always whine, so they just stomp and beat him. They beat the fuck out of Vince in the real life, throwing live bombs because they'd be mad as shit because he's fucking the matches out.
You old son of a bitch.
He took that stunner so bad. He was so old.
God,
and he was so old. It was like pop, no.
It was so. That's all great Vince McMahon moments right
But
there.
it was great because the first stunner he ever took was so fucking bad.
Yeah, it's like full circle.
It just full circle.
It just comes back.
It was so bad. I'm like, and there's like a whole things on YouTube they grade like which one is worse.
Was that first stunt he took? Was that when he first started getting his in-ring work? And he went in.
Yeah, he's supposed to be just an announcer.
Yeah, he never took a bump.
Yeah, they never took a bump in the ring. So they're like, oh yeah, no one will suspect Vince taking a bump. So when he took it, he didn't understand he didn't understand the concept of you go to one knee and you take it.
Yeah.
So he tried to he goes, I'm gonna make it look like I'm really stunned. And he's on the ground shaking like a fish. It was one of the greatest moments. I said, who is that old man in the ring, Dad? And my dad's like, that's Vince McMahon.
You had to walk over.
Vince basically knocked himself out.
No. He just made it look. He tried to sell it.
But
at first, when his first on it, he didn't know how to sell
it too much.
Oh, how to sell?
He didn't know what he was doing.
And then this last one, he's just old.
He was old. He literally dude, he's fucking yoked still. But he bounced against the rope.
70-something-year-old man.
Well, okay, so he took the kick. And there's a whole diatribe about Stone Cold saying he used to kick Vince in the balls all the fucking time.
Sure.
So Vince probably was thinking, don't kick me in my old ass testicles. So Vince kind of shuffled because he didn't know where Stone Cold was going to kick him. So Stone Cold kind of pushed him on accident trying to reach him because Vince was so slow. He wasn't on the mark. So Vince falls back and gets bloop, and then
Stone Cold grabs him, but he doesn't grab him, he misses.
Because Vince is supposed to. So if you watch the Stone Cold Stunner, when you take, and this is a real Stone Cold Stunner, it's not this fake indie shit you see. A real Stone Cold Stunner is your arms go around Stone Cold's side and his middle. So when he drops, you drop to one knee, and you take the fucking stunner. Sure. Vince's dumbass bounced against the ropes, came forward, and looked like he was trying to take an RKO. Yeah. Like, it was weird, because it's almost as Vince taking a lot of RKOs, too. So he went forward like an RKO, but
Diamond Cutter
went straight. Stone Cold goes to the ass. So it was really awkward, and he didn't know what to do, so he didn't even really take it. He kind of just fell backwards.
Yeah, it's kind of like petered out.
It was like a neck snap, like a rope neck snap on accident. He fell backward, and everybody just chanted, "Thank you, Vince." So I mean,
it worked out.
It worked
out.
No,
I'm gonna show you in a little bit.
The way I described it is like how my brain was probably like, what the fuck is, dude, don't hurt that old man. Like, you couldn't brought stepping out here and take a goddamn stunner.
To kind of wrap this up, would y'all jump in the ring with Vince?
I would.
Now, later, now, then, back then, now, whatever. Some time frame period. If you did jump in the ring with Vince, what time frame would you take?
Do-rag Vince.
Do-rag Vince.
I would take on. We would have to take on do-rag Vince.
ECW Vince.
ECW Vince was the best Vince. No, to be honest with you, from my childhood, because I'm a little bit older, it's always going to be red bow tie tuxedo Vince from the early 90s Saturday morning with Hulk Hogan.
If I ever jumped in the ring with Vince McMahon, I'd want it to be like prime Vince McMahon, like he's going to give me a proper ass whooping.
Dude, that's going to be fucking right after his feud with Stone Cold. When he was feuding with Taker, and all them. Because that was when he was doing hardcore matches and shit, because it was easier for him to just swing shit as hard as possible and just knock fuckers out. All this to say, thank you, Vince McMahon, for all the memories.
You're a piece of shit, but thank you.
Don't cry.
Yeah,
don't cry.
I'm not going to try.
Don't cry.
Don't cry. Let me just wipe those tears away.
I legit shed tears when I read that tweet. It's like a weird passage of
let me wipe the tears for you, baby boy.
No. But real talk though, like I'm such a huge, you guys know how big a wrestling fan I am.
Yes.
It was like a weird thing to read. Like I thought I would die before Vince McMahon gave up.
I thought it was a work.
I thought someone tweeted was fucking with us, and it was really Vince McMahon. It was really tweeted, like everybody's verified it. Like people are calling, is this real? Like the stock, people are selling the stock and shit as soon as, it was crazy. It was a crazy fucking day, and it's like weird and surreal because you hear all these other wrestlers that are old. Dutch Mantel, fucking Ric Flair, Sting, fucking, there's a lot of wrestlers. They're like, we thought Vince would just outlive us all. Like, he would just be running that shit and is like 120 years old.
Iron Sheik.
One day we'll resurface our old, like, Zoom call video podcasts. You'll realize, like, 2 years ago, I thought Vince McMahon was already dead.
Oh, I forgot about that. I thought Vince was dead.
Like, 2 years ago, like, 2020, I thought Vince McMahon was already dead.
Oh, man. But,
thank y'all for watching.
What was your favorite Vince McMahon moment? What was your favorite wrestling moment? Did everything to do with Vince McMahon? Do you watch wrestling? Did you know wrestling was a thing?
Who's your favorite Vince McMahon character?
Who's your favorite Vince McMahon character? Do-rag Vince.
What WWE superstar is your favorite? Because it probably came from Vince.
What's your favorite Vince fight? Because mine
What's your favorite Vince scandal?
Let us know.
Fucking the intern.
Nope. The steroid scandal. We'll get to you next time.
Bye, guys.
Maybe I already lost it. Don't got enough to go cop it. I'm about to take off like a rocket. Oh, Houston, we might have a problem, but that don't mean money will solve them. Yeah, that don't mean money will solve them. It was never about the comments, you know that these problems, they come with a lease. Shawty keep on asking for it like I got the money, just go to the streets. This ain't Givenchy, it's Fifi. I get my money, then hold it back like a rich nigga with an ice pack. Under quarterback, you a halfback. Check the difference in banking amount that. Take my stacks out of bank to the flat X. And then I go right back just to spin it. Still a 07 nigga with the spinners. Paper rides out, baby, that my business. Such a heartbreaker out here with the women. Yeah, they wanna touch it, I just need the space. Why you tryna rush it? Get up on my face. I got no drip in my pocket. Must've forgot it, or maybe I already lost it. Don't got enough to go cop it, I'm about to take off like a rocket. Houston, we might have a problem, but that don't mean money will solve them. No, that don't mean money will solve them. Money can't solve
I've been in my bag, yeah. Dollars colored, like those jeans up on your back, yeah.
I get what I want and don't let no one hold me back. I got 99 more problems and ain't none of those a rag.
Cause if I get it, I spend it, just like my government stimulus.
I got a profit and come for the dividend. No begging to nothing, no business shit.
So I just counted the bands on me, little baby. You know that the music coming ain't free.
But we run it and we make it back anyway. No, they put that shit on me.